Hi everyone, it's Clyde here from Yellow Brick Road St Mary's, your local Wealth Accelerator Specialist. Well, this is part 2 of when can you access your super. It is a continuation from last week's video, so if you haven't watched last week's video, I highly recommend you to watch it first before watching this video. Now, just on the right, on the left of the screen, you can see a summary of last week's video that I spoke to you, just the 5 common conditions of release. So this week, what I wanted to go through with you are the next 5 most common conditions that most people qualify for if they wish to access their super. So let's get started. The first condition is the terminal medical condition. So this condition, if you meet the criteria, which is you need to meet 2 specialists, need to confirm that you have less than 2 years to live, then you'll be able to access your super. So that's the first condition, is the terminal illness or terminal medical condition. The second condition of release that I wanted to go through is that if you're a temporary resident or a non-resident of Australia and you decide to move back overseas, you'll be able to access your super. So that's a non-resident or a temporary resident of Australia leaving Australia. That's the condition that you'll be able to access your super. The third condition that I wanted to go through with you is the permanent incapacity definition. So this definition is really tight, meaning that you need to meet this definition before you access or before you're able to access your super. So if you're permanently disabled or permanently incapacitated, you must not be able to work in any occupation based on your education, your training, and your experience. So if you've met that definition, then you'll be able to access the permanent incapacity definition. So it is quite restrictive, remember that, and your trustee will determine if you've qualified. The fourth condition is the temporary incapacity definition. So point 3 was permanent, point 4 is temporary. Temporary incapacity is even more restrictive to qualify under this condition. 99% of the time you'll qualify under this condition if you have income protection through your super. The 1% is very, very rare, and I haven't actually come across this, but I know it is possible if you have what we call a self-managed super fund, or if you're managing your own super. There are very, very restrictive conditions where you can meet this definition without having income protection. So point 4 is temporary incapacity or temporary disablement. Generally speaking, it is through your income protection payments, and secondly, it is a monthly income for a short period of time just before you're able to go back to work. So that's the fourth condition. The fifth condition is death. So if you've passed away, your beneficiaries, your spouse or your children or financial dependents will be able to access or will receive your super, or if you've nominated your will or your estate, then it gets passed to your estate. So that's the 5 conditions that I want to go through with you today. Again, just in a quick summary, the first one is a terminal medical condition. The second one is that if you're a temporary resident of Australia, you decide to move back overseas. The third condition is the permanent incapacity definition, where you have to meet that strict definition in order to qualify. The fourth is if you're temporary incapacitated or temporary disabled, then it is quite restrictive, and there's a lot of conditions that you have to meet, but generally speaking, it's through income protection payments. And fifth one is death. So if you passed away, then your beneficiaries or your estate will receive your super benefits. So that's the 5 conditions. Now, if you like a full summary of the 10 conditions that I spoke to you last week and this week, I'm able to put that, I've got a checklist for you. But if you remember, if you've watched last week's video, I did say that there are 14. The last 4 are probably not as common, but they are still there. So if you like a full checklist of the 14 conditions of release, please put checklist below, and I'll send that through to you so you have a copy and you'll be able to review that. If you like help or if you like advice with regards to accessing your super, my contact details are below. Please contact me and I'll sit down with you and I'll go through them with you. And remember, I'm dedicated to helping you take actionable steps today for a better financial tomorrow. I'll speak to you all next week. Bye-bye.